by MotoGP speed. Doing a wheelie at 140 mile an hour. That is so fast, isn't it?
So we're cracking on with Conor's bike, trying to get it finished tonight, so we can pick it up before the weekend. Counterclockwise supercharger kit, he wanted it in black, so we've got it in black. We've got anodized black, and we can't anodize the supercharger, so we've had to do that in Xylon coating. There's a little difference in colour, but when everything's together, it won't be noticed, I shouldn't think. Yeah, so this is the stock kit that we fitted. Intercooled as usual, all 9 yards. We're making today 19 pound a boost, which is where we expect to be. We normally say around 18, but we're making 19 pound a boost. And it's running a full Akropovich exhaust system, and this requires quite a few changes compared to running the Brock system. The bikes are making more mid-range torque with the Akropovich. And the other thing we've done, we've got the Gen 3 cams in still, like the last build, but we changed the cam timing around a little bit more this time to see what the effects are. And it looks like we've picked up a little bit more mid-range and maybe sacrificed a fraction at the top end. We're running 410 horsepower and 213 foot-pound of torque at 9.7. So lovely curve, look at that. Beautiful curve, and that's a torque. Torque from 7 through to red line is above 200 foot-pound of torque. Now, if you want to compare that to a stock Gen 3, there we go. So let's enlarge it a little bit. So as you can see, right from 2000 RPM on full throttle, we're making more torque and more horsepower right from 2000 RPM. 3000 RPM, torque was 80 foot-pound, and now it's 100. So we've got 100 foot-pound of torque at 3000 revs. And then peak torque, 110 foot-pound at around 7,000. And we're making about 195 foot-pound of torque at the same revs, it's around 7,000 revs, but we max out at 213 right up here, where peak torque on stock bike is trailing off. So we've got 30 horsepower at 2,000 revs stock, and we've got about 40 with the supercharger. At 4,000 revs, we've got 70 horsepower at 4,000 revs, and now we've got 95. 6,000 revs, we've got 120 horsepower, and now we've got 200. And 8,000 revs, we had 165, now we've got 310, so almost double the horsepower at 8,000 revs. And at the top end, obviously the stock cams and the way the bike was set up, 10,000 revs, we're back down at 170 horsepower, and we're making 400 brake. So they're great gains, and the throttle response and the drive is second to none. You just can't believe the way these bikes drive. They're fantastic, and that's why we're doing so many of them. So the white one's going to be finished tomorrow morning, and then we'll put the bodywork on. That's already done. We've got all the vents in the bodywork. That's all ready to go. So Gav will put that together when I've finished doing the mid-range mapping and bottom end mapping, making sure it's all good across the whole power band. Today I've had lots of fun earlier on with the range buggy. We've got to buy some new injectors for that. The injector's just not coping with what we need. So hopefully we'll get back on that by Friday, because I'm going on holiday. What do you mean you've only just been on holiday? No, that was work, now I'm going on holiday. So I'm Going to celebrate my 70th birthday by going to Cancun for a couple of weeks, and I am not going to do business. It's probably going to be my only holiday of the year, so anybody who's waiting for anything from me, sorry guys, but you'll just have to wait a little bit longer. It's no fun being 70. You get short of steam. You haven't got the body that you used to have as a 32-year-old when I started this business. In fact, it was earlier than that, wasn't it? It was 1982, so 42 years ago, and I'm still at it. But still enjoying it. Love doing these boosters, love doing supercharging, and if it wasn't for the little hiccups we get through things failing that shouldn't, it would be even more enjoyable. So onward and upward. See you in a couple of weeks.